Hi there and welcome. In this video we will explore how we can limit and paginate results returned by DBIx. Pagination can be very useful in cases where you have a lot of results you need to return to users. Imagine if you had, for example, 1000 results you want to display to a user. In most scenarios, you most definitely wouldn't want to return all those results at once for various reasons. Well, for one, from your app perspective, it would be resource intensive to build and process huge amount of result rows at once. And secondly, presenting a lot of records to users at once would be overwhelming to them. They might not even care about viewing all the results anyway. Luckily, DBIx provides an easy to use solution for pagination out of the box. You can tell DBIx to paginate results by providing page and rows attributes on the filter conditions that we looked at before. This in turn will construct a pager attribute that you can access on your result set. Now let's see how this works in practice. Let's say, for example, we want to construct note result set. So here we say schema result set, we access our note result, and here we use the search result set method as we have done many times before. On def for filter parameters, where we have the where conditions, so we don't care about those. And now we can say we would like to get 2 rows at a time, and we want to look at the first page. Alright, if we save that, the very first thing that you can use to check if your result set is paginated, you can call the isPage method. So let's do something like say note result set. And note here that we are not actually returning all the results at this point or fetching the first result through all or first methods. We are constructing the result set. We are not retrieving results yet. So now we have this isPaged method available. We're going to use a ternary statement that says, yup, this is paged. Or otherwise, we're going to say, nope, not paged. All right. And if we save this, run our script, we're going to see that, yep, our result is paged. And alternatively, if we just comment out rows and page, rerun the script, we're going to see that nope, this result set is not paged. Alright, so that's the first thing. Now the next thing is that you can access this pager instance. So my pager equals note result set pager, and we know this is going to be defined since our result set is paged. And if it wasn't paged, this would be undefined. And what we can do now, we can say ref, just see the type of this variable. Save the script, run it again. We're going to see that we have access to DB class result set pager. And on this pager, you have a couple of useful methods. I encourage you to go and explore the documentation for DB class result set pager. But the most common ones you can use is, let's say pager. Now let's, for example, access total entries. So that's going to give us all the entries there are in our query. Even though we're paginating it, this method is going to call a query behind the scenes without the pagination to see how many results there are in total. So it looks like I misspelled total, so that's total. Another method that is useful, you can say pager entries per page. So this is going to give us the same value we have on rows. So we're saying that for each page, we want to return 2 entries. At another one, we can say pager current page. And similar as with rows, this is going to tell us currently which page you are accessing. All of that in place, we can run the script again. We're going to see a couple of things. Starting from the beginning is that, yes, this result set is paged. And the second thing is the printing of our ref of the pager type, which again is the DB class result set pager. Now the next thing is, as I mentioned, you can access the total amount of entries you have in your result set, even though it is paginated. DBIx pager is going to call a query with all the limit conditions such as page rows removed, and it's going to return you the total number of entries there are to fetch. So just keep that in mind when you're accessing total entries, that DBIx is making extra query behind the scenes. So altogether we see we have 8 nodes, entries per page we have 2. This is what we specified through the rows parameter. And the last one is that we currently are looking at a page 1, and that's what we're getting back here printed. This is page 1. And of course this doesn't affect your result set in any way. You can then, for example, say my nodes equals nodes result set, and you can, for example, call the old method that's going to contain all the nodes from this nodes result set. And of course you don't need to add this after the pager. You can call this straight after when you have constructed your result set. The point being is that you can work with the DBIx pager separately from accessing your results. Alright, so that's it for this video. We looked at how we can see how many total entries there are, how many entries there are per page, and the current page. Again, I encourage you to explore the documentation because there are more methods available, but these are probably most likely the ones you want to work with when accessing the pager. I hope you found this video useful, and I'll see you at the next one.